Grown Folks Production. In the mix with the commish, Nate.
Hey, we're back again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the AFC Championship. Let's jump right into it. Get over to my buddy that's hanging out here with me tonight, Mr. Big Hurt. How we doing tonight, bud? Uh-oh. Why can't I hear you? All right, now I should be able to hear you. I gotta fix that. That's catching my attention. What's up, Hurt? Nope, we still don't have you. Why do we not have you? Hold on. Because you're not there. Because you disappeared. Why did you disappear? I don't understand why you disappeared. Hold on. Are you here? Wave at me. Oh no, he's frozen. Oh no. This is off to a hot start already. Man, well, as we get the Big Hurt thing figured out, hopefully he'll be able to rejoin me here pretty soon. I'm going to let him know that he is El Frozino and not with me. There he goes. It booted him. Hopefully he'll be able to rejoin me here in just a minute, and we'll be able to have a good time. Let's get over to... Where do we want to get over to? We're wanting to go... Let's go over here. Tonight we got the LA Chargers versus the New York... not New York, listen to me. Yeah, New York Jets. What happened?
What's up? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can now. You froze there for a second, and then you disappeared. What happened?
You were talking and I could hear you, but you said I was frozen, so I just left and then rejoined.
Oh yeah. You was El Frozino. You were gone. You were no longer with me. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm just hanging. Good. Just hang a little man here. Just got home from work a little bit, and he's like, "I want to be on the screen, Dad." So I was like, "Come hang out."
Well, let's get you added back here. Oh no, you are added back. There you go. It popped up. Let me make sure that we are good. We are good. We got you in here. I think we're good to go. This is going to be a good game. We got two high-flying teams here. Should be a heck of a matchup. What are you expecting between the Jets and the Chargers?
Say it again.
Go Big Red.
What did he say?
He said, "Go Big Red."
Billy Cheese.
No.
What are you expecting between these two teams? This should be a good one. Oh no, he froze again. All right, I'm gonna let. Oh no, he's back. You keep freezing. Your mic was also really skippy, so I don't know if it's maybe a connection issue or not. I think you're with me, though. I think I see you moving. Yeah, you are moving.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be an interesting game. My wife's over here antagonizing me, but
that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting game. We've got two teams. I think different styles. Like Logan likes to control the clock a little bit and play really solid defense, efficiency on offense. Whereas Cincy will air it out and run the ball, but do everything. But I think he can afford an extra turnover or two. Whereas Logan, if he gets behind on a turnover or two, that could be a little bit more crucial on his end. But these two guys are playing, Logan's played a little bit more consistent, solid for the whole season, whereas Cincy kind of has caught fire here going into the playoffs and has made his statement here in the playoffs. So we'll see how this if he can continue against the red hot Chargers team.
Yeah, I think the Chargers are the hottest team that we've got in the entire league. So this should just be a really good game. I made a boo-boo here, so I was trying to fix it really quick. Cincinnati, jeez, oh man, I need a nap. Cincyburg and the Jets getting the ball first here and getting rolling here already down to the 44-yard line. This is the matchup between two teams that I think do things very differently, kind of attack you in a very different way. So this should just be a really good game. Let me do some shout-outs real quick. What's up, Colin? What's up, Lost? What's up, Bird? What's up, Nicesonger? What's up, Kevo? What's up, Randy? Hope the wife is feeling better. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it. It's free, too. Mr. Danny Dimes, McDimes, whatever his name is. He had a weird career here in the OMFL. I mean, he had some really rough seasons, but this entire cycle, this guy's been putting up numbers that are just unbelievable.
Yeah, McDimes has been one of the gem quarterbacks that we've had in the OMFL. It's kind of a rookie. I anticipate Cincy to probably bring him in as an import, but he also has shocked some people, and I think he's one of the guys that could take another rookie quarterback and turn that guy into a gem. So we'll see what he does. But
Jacobs bouncing that one to the outside, picking up a first, and they're already inside the red zone at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. We got a new soundboard here loaded up and ready to go. We'll see if we get any of these sounds that actually make any sense of using, and we'll have some fun with it.
No, it's interesting that since he let Breece Hall go, because I thought that was going to be a really big hit for him, but he goes and picks up Josh Jacobs, which ironically I think might be a better fit for his style, just a more of a bruiser back. And so he kind of replaced that well, and that's what he does. That's what he always does that.
Colin, you had a great season. You just ran up against a guy that was red hot and playing with a lot of confidence. So should be really proud of the season. It's easy to say when I didn't lose in a championship game, so I get it. We got a 3rd and 5, first big third down of this entire game inside the 6. This is where I like to be, between the 6 and the 12-yard line. Give me some room to run a variety of different plays. I hate being inside the 3. You're very limited on what you can run. It's really all about the run, and then guys just blitz you and play D-line, and they come after you. McDimes got 2 receivers to the left. He's going to give it to Jacobs. There we go. We got our first touchdown of the game. That didn't take a whole lot of time, did it?
Oh.
I just want to see your reaction on that one. We're inside the 5-minute mark here and already got our first points in here. Cincy, I'm going to call him Cincinnati all night. It's going to be a terrible thing. Oh, we hop, skipping, and oh no, we're glitched out. Oh no. No, don't go out. Okay. Ooh, that almost turned into something really, really bad. I added you, by the way, to the PlayStation group. So if you want to see this live instead of trying to watch the stream, you can join that PlayStation group and just screen share the way Maniac did. But that's just an option that's out there. All right, Cincyburg. Golly. Come on, Nathan, wake up. Cincyburg and the Jets with the 7-0 lead here. Logan, though, right neck and neck with Bird as the 2 hottest teams here. He's sitting here at 14-3. He's been blowing teams out left and right. He's got a more balanced attack, and he feels unstoppable at times. But I've said it for a long time. I feel like Cincyburg and these Jets have a top 5 defense athletically that you've ever seen. They've got speed. They've got strength. They can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, I just joined in on that party. That actually makes it a lot better. I was trying to keep up, and then
you're always going to be a few seconds
and
behind.
I was like, what is that? I thought it was something on my end. I was like, what is going off on my end? Yeah, I was looking at the Chargers roster, and I forgot that he had picked up Metcalf, and that was a huge pickup for him a couple seasons ago. And this offense is potent. Both of these offenses are very potent.
Yeah, he can attack you in so many different ways. He can take you deep. He can hit you shallow. He can outright. I mean, everything's on the table here, especially with Herbert. Now, I have seen Herbert make some bad throws, at least in my game versus him. So there will be opportunities. Ooh, right up the middle there. The gaping hole. That's what she said. And there'll be opportunities for the Jets to pick him off and to turn those into points if you're able to get some efficiency on offense, which is going to be tough against these Chargers. But then again, Jets went right down first drive of the game and scored what it felt like pretty easy way.
Yeah, I think a lot of times since he really starts the game off because guys are trying to figure him out, and it just seems like. But that was a good bootleg under pressure, staying calm. AJ Brown comes over from the left side to the right, but a lot of times guys rush that throw, even though there's a lot of pressure, and since he was bringing a blitz there too.
Yeah, that running back was wide open, but since he ended up playing the safety, he ended up taking that away. So good play by Cincy.
It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility.
Another good run there.
Yeah, the Chargers have such a good run game. I mean, they were just solid up front. They protect their quarterback really, really well. And he's able to run the ball really well, which makes him what feels like pretty unstoppable at times.
He's got a good 1-2 punch, too. I mean, Brian McMullen is the guy, but then he's got Damian Pierce, which is more of a bruiser back. And
nice little run there.
Pierce shows his physicality, breaking that first tackle and just making him tough. You got to get multiple guys to multiple guys to the ball in order to bring that running back down, and that's what Pierce does for you as a bruising back.
That's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2.
All right, another big third down. We've seen what the Jets answered. They got a touchdown on theirs. Let's see what the Chargers can do here. Give it to Pierce. Another just cut back lane, wide open. Pierce takes it for a solid 10-12 there, pick up a first down. These running lanes seem to be wide open whenever you're playing the Chargers. Their offensive line knows how to block the run game.
Since he did a good job filling that A-gap hole there on the right side, and Logan just countered it with a good cutback to the A-gap left side and picked up the first there and extends this drive.
What did he say?
Look at this run.
Yeah, I'm playing with my soundboard too much. We got a big 2nd and 3
the
here.
most frustrating offensive formation.
It can be tough because you know it's coming most of the time, and yet the game seems to block up that formation really well. The Chargers, I feel like, have one of the top run blocking offensive lines in the league. And even as athletic as you are, I feel like the Jets bring a lot of speed and playmaking ability. I don't know how stout they are, especially against the run game. That's what's led the Chargers to a 14-3 record, whereas the Jets are sitting here at 9-8. A reverse action.
There with DK
since he bad
on the
played
edge.
it, we got another touchdown, big guy.
As you're talking about the Chargers offensive line, one thing that I noticed about the Chargers offensive line, and this is something that I always kind of look deep into, I don't know that a lot of people do, but he's got not only a stout offensive line, but he's got an athletic offensive line.
Yeah.
His all 5 of his offensive linemen are like 75 speed, 66 speed, 71, 69, 73. That allows you to play not only downhill, but the finesse game, the toss game, where you're pulling those guard tackles, are able to get to the next level and pick up those backers. So I think, and for one thing, he's got a really good offensive line, but he's also got a very athletic offensive line that allows him to really utilize any running style, and those offensive linemen can get to the second level, which is huge.
Did it again. We're going to get back there, boys. Just give me a second here. It was acting funky.
Jacobs with the run off to the left side there. 2nd and 3.
Oh, well. We'll just leave it. Yeah, we got a 7-7 ball game here. AFC Championship. Mr. D. Wayne. Miss you, brother. Hope you are well. I feel like D. Wayne doesn't love me anymore. He never wants to be on any of the shows. Did you get sunburned, D. Wayne? You were out on that boat, man. I know I'd probably be crisp. What a throw there.
As soon as I saw Derwin James, the user safety, coming down, plus he had the free fire blitz by both backers, and I saw that tight end thrown out, I was like, this could be either a overthrown or ball or a big play for Cincy, and Cincy usually finds those reads. One thing I will notice, and I have noticed early on, is Cincy does a really good job of playing in the personnel receiver set, whether it's under pistol, I form, strong, but he's given himself the running formation, but he passes so well out of those formations too.
I can't figure out how to get my cursor off, guys. I don't know what has messed up here, but it's glitched and it won't let me do what I'm trying to do. Anyway, hopefully that doesn't bother Logan too much. I know it shows it. What up, Dim Brew? Yeah, D. Wayne, I usually don't burn either. All right, McDimes, 2nd and 13. He's got dual receivers out there. He gets his just pick one, hits the tight end. We got a 3rd and 2 here. I feel like Logan maybe doesn't have as athletic of a defense as the Jets do, but he does have a really good run-stopping defense. So when we find ourselves in these short down and distances, it's going to be the story of the game to see how both teams attack each other here. You see he's bringing up these cornerbacks right here. McDimes just getting hit in the face. That's big time. They're going to be forced for a field goal here. That's a big stop for Logan and the Chargers.
Knowing Cincy at 4th and 2 with this long, he might choose to go for it.
He could.
He's able to.
Yeah, he is. He's going to spread them out, which means he's going to pass this ball. He's not going to try to run it. Well, hopefully he doesn't try to run it.
Look for Earl Lowry to make a play.
Oh, he's got him wide open too. Lowry putting on the route running skill tree there, just ate up this middle linebacker. This middle linebacker right here tried to follow him on the out. He cuts it back up, and he was long gone. Nice little route combination there. Let's see if that comes back, though. If we know anybody likes to rerun things that worked well, it's going to be Cincyburg. We'll see if Logan's learned any lessons here.
As soon as I noticed Lowry's in on that tight inside 3, the 3rd receiver there, I was like, this could be a dangerous move. Him either on zone or man, that's a dangerous move for.
I'm always interested, how much he goes to that guy. So, go all out, cover him. Manually cover him with the CPU, cloud cover him, double cover him, do whatever it takes, make somebody else beat you, especially on a 4th and 2. It's like, that's the first read I'm going to. He not only puts Lowry on the inside, he comes out in 4 wide, so he can't run, so he's got to pass. It just takes a lot of plays off the table to worry about, and how do you give that up? I don't know, man. I'm playing the safety, and I'm double teaming that guy as much as I can.
Yeah, like you said, you got 25% chance to guess it right, and I would put all my chips in the basket to go with Lowry. I agree with you on that one.
The Scott Steiner math is running heavy today. We had Maniac earlier this afternoon trying to do some Scott Steiner math with his 33.3% chance of victory, and now you're breaking out the 25% chances. We're doing all kinds of Scott Steiner math over here. What up, Birdman? Congrats on your win, man. Looking forward to calling the bowl game with some of these fellas. We'll set that up after this game is all over, and then we'll be back about 9:30 or so to do some Press Pass Live as we recap the playoffs and do a preview of OMFL Bowl number 115. I'm also going to announce this, but I'm going to say it in chat since we got so many guys hanging out with us here tonight. You cannot be in a party while you play an OMFL game with another owner here. It's not a thing. Logan was in a party with Penguins as I joined. You can't do that, fellas. It's not allowed. It's too easy. Even if you're on the up and up, it's too easy for your buddy to watch the game and call out what he's seeing, even if it's behind. Like, it's not a thing. You got to play these games by yourself. There's no assistant coaches in the OMFL, even though I did have that idea. Good response from Cincy and the Jets, man. He comes right down and scores another one.
Yeah, like I said earlier on, Josh Jacobs just a bruising power running back that kind of complements Cincy's play style. And he gets down into that short trench territory, and he just hands it off and lets Jacobs do his thing.
Are we going to have a shootout? Is this going to be a 45-48 game? It's not going to be
I don't know
what we seen earlier today, I don't think.
I don't think it's going to be a shootout. But I think both of these guys are probably going to limit the turnovers and just play really clean football. But I think the score is not going to be quite as high just because both teams like to run the ball a little bit. I wouldn't be shocked if later in the game.
I don't know. Since you don't never like to run that ball.
But it gets to be, 28-21 or even 28-31, something like that. And then there's a turnover. I think that's where it could snowball quick and make it a 2-3 score game.
I got a new button for Press Pass Live whenever Maniac and Hurt get on their rolls.
2,000 years later.
So that's how I'm going to play after these guys finish their small thought. We got a 14-7 game here for Cincyburg and the Jets. He has responded with 2 touchdowns on his 2 drives. Logan scored on his 1, and now he's getting this one started here. This game is quickly rolling by. We're already almost under 5 minutes here in the second half with the Chargers driving here, 2nd and 11 from the 29.
Now that you share that extra soundboard, my statements are going to be short and sweet.
Stop
I'm
the
going to let
cap.
Maniac be the one to get that.
All right, we got Metcalf on the outside. We got Taki on the outside, 2 speedsters. Oh, and he had covered 2 zone. I'm surprised he didn't try to take Metcalf or Tiki deep. He could have taken both of those safeties right in the middle or waited a little bit longer for that running back to clear out. But you had both receivers running deep on these routes, man. That would have been something I'd at least taken a shot at.
It's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Third down. Way to go.
3rd and 3 here in the shotgun. Oh, no, since he read that play well and then took himself out of position. He probably could have got himself right back, though. Boy, on the OMFL, probably maybe everybody, but I only play in the OMFL. We love our dual drag routes on 3rd and sharp. A little play action. Look for Taiki here. He might be able to hit Metcalf, but oh, yeah, no, he's going circle. What a play by Gardner. Boy, Gardner's so good. He's got speed and athleticism. That's the thing about the Jets, man. You better throw with conviction.
Yeah, Sauce has got the size, he's got the speed, he's got the athletic ability. He can match up against any of these receivers. And then I can't remember the other corner's name that he drafted that's really good too.
Oh, man, right up the middle. Nice run to set up a 3rd and short here.
These defenders all the time, and next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody.
Dwayne, are you coming to Press Pass Live tonight?
Completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down.
Dwayne has a terrible habit of never actually answering me unless I chase him down and send him a text,
In a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
which is probably the answer. It's his answer without answering me. 3rd and 2 here for the Chargers and Logan.
Ooh, nice
Yeah,
run.
nice. That's just man-on-man football, right?
Interesting call, though, to go to the trap play there. But, I mean, he hits the right gap, gets under the trap guy, and all we got to do is pick up 2 yards, and he, got it.
Oh, we got a shot play here. What's 21-30 mean, Dakota? Oh, he's got a shot. Oh, the
Military
Jets
time?
defense get back there. Nice play. Cover 2. Had that one cover up. Nice.
Is he talking military time? Like 9:30 military time?
Maybe. Do people talk in military time? Oh, you're blowing my mind right now. He is talking military. Y'all all talking military time? I am too simple-minded to figure that stuff out. Yes, 9:30. Oh, no, that...
Ooh.
Maniac and I were talking earlier about the screens. I have no luck, and you can see an athletic defense just absolutely blows that up.
Interesting on the play call, too, because it's like a
Really?
cover 9 show 2, and his defense just blows that play up. It would be more like a man coverage or something like that, but since he's D-line, just bottles the screen guy up and can't even get out into the passing lane.
Oh, man, I forgot to turn... I made an overlay and everything. I forgot that. Let me turn that back on. My bad, y'all. So y'all's work be using military time. That's crazy to me. It makes sense, though. All right, big 17 here. Oh, Logan's got him. Is Metcalf going to be able to get there? Since he's going to rally and keep that one to a 4th and 2. He can go for it.
Puts it... I'd say since he was just in the situation, 4th and 2 on his last drive, converted and got
What are
a
you doing
touchdown.
here?
And
We're already at the 2-minute warning. What are you doing? You're getting the ball, because if you're Logan, you get the ball after half.
for me, I'm going for it because if I can get this picked up, score, then I'm thinking, okay, now I've got the lead. You know, if I score here, score out of half, then I've got the lead. But if I don't score, all I got to do is stop, and then we're basically playing punch for punch again. So I think at 4th and 2, knowing the way Cincy's offense can be, I'm going for this. Plus, it's a 57-yard field goal. That's a little probably out of my range.
All right, look for Gardner here and Taki. I think you got the drag and the post out. Look for those two to be his routes he's going to read. It looks like since he's playing out here. Oh, he's got Taki. Oh, my goodness. He ended up going down to Metcalf. That's a good read. I'm taking the bigger play. I mean, Metcalf was open here on that little, I don't even know what you call that, 7 route. But Taki was wide open on that post out against that cover 2 zone. I guess it's 4th down, so take the safe play, but man.
Metcalf's route is kind of like a whip return or whip in route.
I get 2 receivers to the left. Hand that back off. Nice play by number 2, crashing that down.
That's the, I think, 2nd or 3rd year corner, Britton Staley. That dude was like an X factor as a rookie. That dude's a stud. Very, very solid corner on the opposite side of Sauce Gardner.
Nice, Hunger. That is a very random time, it feels like. A very specific time. All right, a little outside run. Oh, he might audible to the out routes. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's going to give that to number 4. Nice play. Cuts it back to the outside. But Cincy playing good user defense. We got 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. It's a good game. Seen a lot of offensive firepower. Guys going back and forth, playing to their strengths. Both teams doing what we expected in this game.
One thing I'll say is I give Cincy a lot of credit offensively, but I think over time that I've watched him play games on the defensive side, his user skills on the defensive side have made a lot of plays that I don't remember him making.
Watch him
Over
triangle and
time,
X
he's
here.
gotten a lot better, but really good user skills.
He's got X. Oh, he had the tight end wide open. Nice read there, though, to number 2. Is that Taki? I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. He's going to pick it up. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 3. Got 36 seconds left. Jets are the one that have been using the timeouts, so Chargers have all their timeouts and didn't use one there. That's a weird play. Now you sort of have to throw the ball. Cincy going all out there with the engage 8. That play ticks me out a little bit. That's a triggering play to see somebody call. It feels like it's not punished as much as it should be. It's a little bit of weird clock management here. I know he's just not wanting to give the ball back to Cincyburg, but still. Oh, a big man with football.
Interesting call.
That's an emotional damage to see the fullback get it right up the gut, hurdle somebody, and just bowl his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Chargers are going to get this ball back after halftime.
Final moments of this first half as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return.
After playing Bird and seeing that formation multiple times, I was like, man, I need to add that formation into my playbook. And then I realized, this is the last season of this cycle.
Yep. And we're going to have 2,000 new plays to look at and play around with.
I think that won't be much of a bad thing, though, because some of these plays are really overly used, wash, rinse, repeat type of thing. So
I agree.
Adding a bunch of new plays in will be interesting to see, how much different diversity can it add,
All right, give me your thoughts on the first half.
Much like I anticipated, I think both these guys offensively just play really sound football, limit the turnovers, and efficiency. That's what these guys do. So not really too shocked. I just think it's going to be a matter of who can get that first big stop. These guys have put these guys in some 4th and 2s, and if it's a 4th and 3 instead of a 4th and 2, that 1 yard is a big difference. So that could make the difference here in the second half is who can get that extra yard instead of it being 4th and 2 to make it 4th and 3 to where they have to punt.
Yeah, Jets, I feel like have played to their strength. They're playing to the boundaries. They're spreading out. They're using their speed, their playmaking ability. Chargers have been a bit more, I'm going to run the ball north and south, even though he breaks this one off to the right side on the outside, a little spin move back from the inside to set up 1st and 10 from the 47. I think the Chargers have also done a good job of spreading the ball around. He puts a lot of pressure on you with his route combinations. I think both these teams do. I also believe that Cincy has played a bit better user defense, and Logan has put the ball in harm's way, just the Jets haven't made him pay for it. So we'll see exactly how this plays out. I still don't know why my voice is going in and out, y'all. It is what it is at this point. It's allergies. I'm hanging in there. You guys hang in there with me. Thanks for hanging out with us.
That's the second time I've seen that fireman called, and it actually worked. The first time he ran that trap play and it got chewed up, but that fireman keeping that outside stretch play contained.
Yeah, I think the new second down blitz in the league this year is first down blitz. A lot of people like to blitz on first down. Look for X and R1. I think it's going to be the read here. Oh, no, he threw that one right in harm's way, and then he's going to make him pay for it. 25 with the interception. He's going to take that one to the left. He's going to try to outrun the offensive line, but those dudes are athletic, man. They're getting out there. Jets with the turnover. I told you Logan's going to put the ball up in harm's way. You got to make him pay for it.
Nate, you might be excited to check out your newest message in
yeah, I see that.
Show.
But I had to call him out on stream to get an answer. I just think he just doesn't love me anymore. And I get it. Not many people do. Look for Logan to try to attack him here. We're sending a blitz. We're going to have man-on-man here on 85 and the other receiver whose name is forgetting. He's playing it. He's got 85 there. He's going to bring it in. 1st and 10 from the 37. I think when you play either one of these teams, and whoever wins this game and plays Bird in the bowl game, you better call a play with conviction, because the guys usually have an answer, and they usually are thinking 2 steps ahead of you.
Jacobs just bouncing around like a bowling ball in the backfield just to try and get a yard or two there.
Yeah, this is like 8th carry of the game, I think, here. This has been a weird game where neither team has had the ball a ton of times, and the Jets really need to score here. You got a gift handed to you to start off the second half. Look for Lowry in some kind of post or go route or post out. Oh, no, he's going to put him in motion, give him the ball on a little, ooh, nice user defense there from Logan, shutting that one down. Is that James, number 3?
Yeah, the Derwin James, the strong safety there.
Yeah, nice play by James coming down and knocking that one to a loss of 1. So we got a 3rd and 11 here from the 38.
I really forgot how strong of a wide receiver core Cincy has.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of goes forgotten when you have a guy like Earl Lowry with his
135
stats,
catches this year. It's crazy.
Yeah. But he's got
I ain't gonna lie. I refuse to vote for any
Clark.
receiver this year. I voted for no receiver. I didn't even look at the stats because it's just too easy to spam receivers. I didn't even vote or look at one stat for offensive rookie or offensive player of the year that was a receiver. Nice stop there from Logan and the Chargers.
It was actually a huge stop. The fact that he turned the ball over and since he got really good field position.
Oh, and he shanked it.
And then, yep.
Bruh.
He absolutely shanked it.
Bro, are you serious right now, bro?
I am serious. All right. Logan gets a luck right handed back to him. What up, Connor? I appreciate the message. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's a little random, but I get it.
Another play where those offensive line get up to the second level, pick up the backer, and Logan just makes a simple little cut once he gets through the A gap and bounces it to the left and picks up a big 6 yards.
Dwayne, I meant to answer you, but we're going to do video if you can. You don't have to. If you can only do voice, that's fine as well. Don't feel any pressure there. 2nd and 4 here for Logan and the Chargers. Little play action. Boy, Cincy is all over him, though. He's just got to throw that one away. That athletic speedster defense. That's on a cover 2 man? I don't know if I believe that. That didn't look like a cover 2 man.
Wayne, if you're going to be on video, I'll join video with you and we can cheers it up. I'll have a drink in hand along with you. Right now I got water, but later I'll have something else.
We got a 3rd and 4 here. Got dual tight ends. A little staggered to the left here. Looks like we might get a run from Logan. Oh, he's maybe audibling out. No, he's going to give it to him. Since it shuts that down pretty quickly. The Jets using that athleticism, crashing down on the run, going to force a punt. We're seeing some back and forth now. You were right. I was expecting these two offenses just to keep having it at each other. Seeing a couple of defensive stands here.
I think it's just credit to these two guys. They both are really good football-minded guys. You know, and you get into halftime, you get a half under your belt, a simple adjustment or two, and sometimes those adjustments are what you need, and you know, offensively and defensively, and obviously it's playoff football, and so things are going to be a little tighter than a regular season game, and yeah.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff.
The Jets keeping this thing on the outside. He's going to pick up 9 there to set up 2nd and 1 here from the 19.
Who is
Against
number
the little
26?
blitz there. Those are the plays that Madden will drive me crazy. It's like you run that into the heart, the teeth of his blitz, and it just gets blocked up perfectly. And those lanes just open right up.
The only thing I think why that gets blitzed or picked up
Look for
pretty
the
well
go
though
route
is
here.
that D tackle is slanting and the backer can blitz that one way. He had a tight end on that other side. Number 26 is Braylon Allen, the running back out of Wisconsin. Probably, well, now that I'm not, he's probably 6 years in, but he's a big boy.
He's helping.
240 pounds or so.
Oh my goodness, he's helping the Jets pick up a first down here. You're watching the AFC playoff game, AFC championship game, I should say, here in season 115 for the OMFL. We're deep in the playoffs. Next up is going to be the OMFL Bowl. The winner of this is going to go face the Carolina Panthers and the champion Birdman, who's trying to repeat back-to-back for the first time this cycle. 2nd and 5 here from the 30.
Lowry was double teamed there. I thought Cincy was going to try and take a shot, but he was double teamed by the safety in the corner.
Yeah, we talked about it a little earlier. It's like, duh. Like, why are you not doing that all game, every game? Like, you know this guy's got 135 catches. Make somebody else beat you. I'm fine with it.
Ooh, good fill there by the Logan on defense.
Yeah, Logan used that really well. Took away that gap. You kind of expect that, again, in the OMFL. If it's that second and medium, second and long, guys are going to try to get quick gash you and see if they can pick up 8, 9, 10, get a first down pretty easy.
One of the best to do that and filling in that middle linebackers. I mean, man, anytime you play Wayne, he could be on the backside and just shoots across.
And reverse. The best guy that knows how to call them and run them. Well, he's got a man. It's going to get picked off, though. What a play by 26. Logan getting it back for the second time. He must have heard me say something about him turning the ball over. He's got the Jets turning it over. Good pick there for the LA Chargers.
The ball came out just a hair too late. I think he was open, but then it's just a simple pause. Throws the ball in a vertical. Asante Samuel Jr., number 26, is the guy that comes in with a pick.
Yeah, he came over there and made a quick play. A little bit of a late read from Cincyburg. Number 4 breaking it out to the outside. 93 going to knock him forward. It's a great play by the defense there to knock him forward. I love it. Drive me insane. I'm telling you, this video game will drive you to therapy or drinking, one of the two. We got to see a team break through here. Look like Logan reestablishing himself with the run game, and Pierce is having a hell of a day. 13 carries, 61 yards, taking a lot of those in between the tackles.
One thing I've noticed that Logan's executing and being very precise with is that little simple cutback. Once he gets through the line of scrimmage, he's making a simple cutback to the left or to the right. More times to the left right now because that's the backside or the weak side. But he's picking up an extra 2, 3, 4, 5 yards on that cutback a little bit.
Birdman is another one of the experts at the cutback. He just seems to cut it back at the perfect time every time. Dwayne is more of the, I wouldn't call him a cutback, but Dwayne makes like the subtle little move that just kind of skirts his running backs through there. 2nd and goal from the 5 here.
One thing about Birdman is he's got that running back that's a little bit more athletic, whereas with Logan, Damian Pierce, number 4, he's more of a bruiser, not really athletic, but he's just really solid and tough in between the tackles, but he's using them well right now.
He's going to try to let this be the last play of the third quarter. Cincyburg steps up and gets a quick tackle on that one to set up 3rd and goal from the 3 here. I'm expecting
fourth quarter.
I'm expecting the Jets to blitz. I'm expecting him to send everybody on this one.
We're down to the home stretch here in the final quarter. Both teams have a turnover, and Cincy was unable to capitalize, and Logan's trying to capitalize here on this drive, so we'll see.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Man in motion is Brown.
Technically, that is a pop pass. I don't love it, though. I get the point there. Good play from Cincyburg, though, to settle the Chargers for the field goal. He's going to get that one up and good. Good stop there for the Jets.
That's kind of the gray area. It's a run play, but it's not a run play technically. were, 3 receivers. But either way, regardless, since he bottles it up, plays good defense, holds him to a field goal, has the ball back in his hands. This is a big drive for Cincy. If he can get the ball down the field, get a touchdown, leave that 6, 7, or I would say, 5, 6 minutes or so left on the clock, then Logan can get the ball and he can either give up that touchdown and still have enough time or kind of, like I said, this is a big drive for him.
Yeah, I agree. And you give yourself an opportunity here. McDiam's going to get this one going. 82 is going to haul that one in. Nice gain there. McDiam's has been efficient, but held to 160 yards so far in this game. We're just starting the fourth quarter. That's impressive from the Chargers.
Once again,
the Jets are itching for a big play here.
Yeah, I was just thinking, and I was like, I'm waiting for that big shot.
Oh, nice play from 54, knocking that one away. Oh, that's Rhodes. Rhodes is a stud. All right, 2nd and 10 here. It's a big drive in this game. Couple back and forth turnovers, couple stops back and forth. Jets end up getting that stop inside the 3, get the ball back. Chargers trying to return the favor.
Looking for Lowry here.
Oh, that's a bad throw. And that one's going to be picked off.
If I know anything about Cincy, that first read was Lowry on that whip out route.
Yep.
And he covered it up. So then he went upfield. He had 2 guys coming there. He had the running back and the guy on the deep end. And I thought he stepped up and he was trying to throw. And
he tried to throw on the run, too, which is going to mess with your accuracy. I think if he would have set his feet, he had time, set his feet, give him another second to let one of those receivers clear out. He could have hit one. Look for Metcalf here. Brown as the second read. He had Metcalf wide open. Metcalf had, this play was flipped, but Metcalf had that post. This safeties had came up to play somebody else. Metcalf was wide open. What up, Trey? Oh, is that a fumble? No, they're going to say it's incomplete pass. Those plays are so bang, bang. We're seeing the Jets blitz a lot now. I personally don't like when guys double blitz back-to-back, but that's a double blitz back-to-back. Lots of blitzes. He's going to have to be careful. He's being a little blitz heavy here. And Logan, I'm surprised, hasn't established the run on this drive. I thought for sure. All right, we know where this one's probably going to go. Square right here. He's got him too. Oh, he dropped it. That's a big-time drop there for the New York Jets. They're going to get this ball right back, Big Hurt.
Yeah, I thought Cincy played it well in the beginning, and then he kind of backed down with the guy coming underneath. I don't know that if Herbert would have thrown the ball in front of the receiver, that probably was a catch. The fact that he threw it behind allowed the DB to break that up.
Thank you, Dim Brew. I appreciate that. I'm such a child. 1st and 10 here for the Jets from their own 12-yard line. McDiam's been spreading them out all day. Pause. Little man in motion. Oh, he's sending it. Logan's coming after him. He's going to hit Lowry, and Lowry's going to take this off the left side. Big Hurt. We got the big play from Lowry there. Left him wide open. The blitzes have been coming fast and furious in this game, and they haven't been getting there.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
Nice little patient run from Jacobs off the right side. I only got him one. I thought he was going to get a little bit more than that. I couldn't imitate John Madden if I wanted to. That is my childhood. And those guys were the best back then, weren't they? Little 4 wide here from the Jets.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Logan's going to play Lowry himself. He's going to take that away. Good read there. A little pressure coming from the Chargers defensive line. That one's going to fall harmlessly away. Set up a big 3rd down here for the Jets.
That was good user coverage, even though it was a
Yeah.
liner on Lowry. He played that well.
Yeah, that linebacker showed good athleticism. Lowry's not a super burner from what I remember. He's just a great route runner. We're seeing another blitz here. They're sending everybody. McDimes is going to need some time to get this one out. Look for Lowry on something quick. He's got him. Nice play from 88. Jacobs throws the block in there. 88's going to get that one down for the 1st down. That's a nice play. Came on the motion. Came here quick. He had to get it out quick. All these linebackers get caught up on each other. Boom. He hits it for the big play. Is that good enough for you, Denver? Randy, tell the wife we said hello, buddy.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off the play.
Little play action for McDimes. He's running out of time. He's going to throw that one away. Good read there from Cincyburg.
It's incomplete.
Hello, Mrs. Foster, Mrs. Bronco Man, Mrs. Randy, Mrs. whatever you go by.
Got his eyes downfield. The defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
Congratulations on the baby girl. Excited for you guys. Hurt, do you have girls?
I have one. I have a 10-year-old
There you go.
daughter and a 3-year-old boy, but can't wait to see how Randy softens up a little bit once he's a dad.
I'm telling you, I would have been a bad girl dad. I'm a bad girl grandpa. That little girl gets whatever she wants. Jacob's right up the middle. Nice little move there. Gonna set up a 3rd and 3 here inside the 10.
Softens everybody up when you have a little girl. I don't know what it
They're
is.
just different, man. Those little girls are different. All right, if you're the Jets, what are you running here?
I mean, I think he's gonna run some type of route. I'd look at either the tight end or Higgins on some type of ball.
Oh, I think he caught Logan trying to switch people, put him as the defensive end, makes a little cut back to the middle, wide open, 1st down Jets. And I know I'm crazy here, Hurt. I hate 1st and 10 inside the 5. I just do. It limits your play calls that you have available. You don't have enough space. Give me 1st and goal from the 10. Give me 1st and goal from the 15. I don't care. Just 1st and goal inside the 5 just feels so limiting.
Yeah, I think what we've seen early on
Nice
with,
run.
Cincy in this situation is he's going to rely on the power run game. If he sees a one-on-one matchup with Lowry on the outside, he might take it, but I think he's going to come back to the run game.
Yeah, that's a nice run there. He cut it back, almost scored in there. It's going to step 2nd to go from the 1. Now, 2nd to go from the 1, I'll take that. I'm just going to... Ooh, Logan getting spread out here. It's a weird defensive formation. Why are you not snapping this ball if you're the Jets? Oh, he's passing it. That's why. Oh, he can't audible. So Logan called him on thinking he was going to pass. He got caught in a tough formation since he ended up getting pounded around for that pause. And it's going to set up a 3rd and goal here from the 1.
Why you bully me?
You're going to need some bully ball here. You're going to just need old school smash mouth football. Punch this one in. Take a big time lead.
Here is 3rd and goal. Higgins sent in motion.
There we go. All blocked up. Oh, nice play by 96. It was all blocked up well. He came off that block, shedded it. Are you going for it if you're the Jets? I don't know if shedded it is a word. I almost shedded it myself when he blocked off that, came off that block there. Jets going for it.
I mean, for the one, it's hard not to, but at the same time, with 3 minutes left, if you don't get this, you're going to be kicking yourself to at least tie it and give yourself a chance. But it's hard. I mean, you had a second goal and one. You kind of think, like, if I can't score from the one from 3 plays, maybe I don't deserve to win.
What the hell is he doing with James Jr.? That was weird, Logan. I don't know what that was, but that was weird.
What the dog doing?
I was thinking, like, on third down, I was shocked he didn't come out in, like, that near, far formation with a little angle route. That's been really popular out of these situations. But 4th and 1, I think you line up and just run power football and give yourself maybe a chance. But I don't know, at the same time, like, your go-to guy is on the outside, so I don't know. It's hard for me to.
Two tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 man in the backfield. He's passing it. Logan's putting pressure on. What a freaking grab! What a grab! That was ballsy. Logan sent the pressure right up the middle. McDimes with a man in his face throws a dime, and Lowry with a great catch.
I don't know what's more impressive on there is since he's just sitting in the pocket with the guy barreling down and breathing down his
what
neck,
a throw.
Throwing an absolute dart, or Lowry making the diving catch in coverage in that situation. Like, that is impressive.
Bruh.
That was an impressive play.
That linebacker was humming, like, untouched.
It was
it
was a user
barely.
linebacker. Logan was coming. Pause. All right, Chargers getting this one going. They're down 4. And Lowry was covered up. It's not like it was an easy throw. He's covered up, had a weird animation there, stretches out, hauls that one in, and holds on to it. Chat liked it.
That's why that guy has 135 catches.
That is why we're running a little screen here. Those are usually bust. Oh, he gets that one away. Nice run. Since he overran it, took a bad angle there, and Chargers able to make him pay for it. We're already 2 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Where has this game gone?
I told you this game wasn't going to be a shootout.
Oh my God, no way.
Game has flown by.
I told you this wasn't going to be a shootout.
It seemed like it after those first 2 drives.
Yeah, 100%. I just
look for 17 coming down. Yep. Oh, he throws a pick. What a play by number 2. That one's going to be a turnover for the Jets.
Tight coverage, Britton Staley. You know, you think of Sauce Gardner, but Britton Staley just another physical.
We can't show, but it was that little 7 route. You knew that he wanted it. It was covered up, and instead of rolling off on another read, I told you Logan will toss him up. He'll give you a pick or 2. That was a bad play there for the Chargers. And number 26, you talked about him a second ago. He's throwing dudes off of him.
Yeah, Braylon Allen's like 235, 240 pounds. I mean, that dude's a tank. Just you get him going downhill, he's tough to bring down.
Why you bullying me?
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get the ball back. I mean, he's got 1 timeout left. It's 2nd and 1 now. Yeah, I mean, a first down, ball game's over. This right, oh, he comes out in your favorite formation. Yeah, we know who's getting the ball.
I hate this formation.
Nice play from the Chargers. 43, shooting the gap there. Front coming from that middle linebacker position, right to the halfback. We get a good stop. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3
No
here.
timeout.
Oh, another formation, the same one. Fullback this time.
He's looking for the angle route with Jacobs.
I think he's doing comeback routes on the outside. Lowry, 100%. Oh, he's letting that one play. Good. That's a smart play. Just wait and see what the defense is going to look like. How are they going to come after you? Take your time out or let it just go and then decide what you're going to do. Wait, I had that backwards. The Jets have no timeouts left. The Chargers have all 3 left, so they can stop it here. Yeah, what a play. He's going to spread him out
I'm
full
shocked
wide.
that he didn't call a timeout, though, after the big run stop at the middle, because like that, there's a minute 35, 40 seconds left. So
here's the matchup you want to watch right there. He's using him. That was that route that we seen earlier in the game. I told you, watch for that route to come back. We had the little out and up route. He usered it this time. Ends up taking the underneath route. We got a first down for the Jets. And the Chargers aren't taking a timeout here, which is, I don't know what you're thinking. You think he's waving the white flag? No way, huh?
No, I think he's seeing if he can get lucky with a fumble or something and leave a timeout in his pocket rather than burning and leaving more clock. But we'll see.
What a ball game here for the AFC Championship. Oh, nice cut. He had a man in his face, made a nice little cut to the right. And Gage 8, this linebacker right here, came right through. He made like a little stutter step there, got in there. 2nd and 8, 21 seconds, 2 timeouts.
If he can get like an EA gift of either a turnover or an injury that stops the clock, then he can keep a timeout in his pocket. Otherwise, he's going to have to burn all 3 timeouts. He's looking to trying to have a timeout in his pocket rather than having the clock, which
and since
sometimes
he's
guys
in field goal range too. If you're Cincy, do you punt this away? Do you take the field goal and take the chance that you shank it like you did earlier in the game?
For me, I mean, I probably punt it just because I have the secondary since he has. With the time as low as it is, if there was more time on the clock, I'd probably try for the field goal. But you miss that field goal, you're giving him prime position. So
He's spreading him out, but he can still run this ball, and that's what he's going to do. 26 right at the middle. Nice shutdown. Logan's going to stop the clock. 14 seconds left. It's decision time if you're the Jets. I'm like you. I'm punting it. I'm sky punting it, and that's what he's going to do. I'm sky punting it. I'm trying to get this thing inside the 10. Get it right there and be like, good luck. If you beat me here, then you deserve it. It's going to bounce back. Oh, no. So the Chargers get a little break there. 7 seconds. Is this time for 2 quick plays? Like a quick out? Look for 17.
As long as he gets a play to the sidelines.
He's looking for Brown there. That's the read here. He's going to be trying to hit Brown. Yeah, he's got him. Oh, way too late. Yeah, that was way too late of a throw.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here. And
1 play left. You going Metcalf? You going Taki? Who you going to?
they knew when it was crunch time.
For me, I'm probably going Metcalf, the guy that's 6'5", physical.
Got Metcalf here on the outside. Go route.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up
No, that's going to come up a little short. Oh, that ball bounced a little bit. That ball bounced just a little bit. Felt like there might have been something there. And we have an AFC champion. It is going to be those New York Jets. Congratulations to the Jets on the victory. Big win for them.
That was a big win. The game was really the tale of two halves. I mean, really efficient. First half, both teams up and down the field, long drives. Second half was a little bit more turnover driven. I think for me, MVP's got to be Britton Staley, the corner. He comes up to the big pick. I think he had another pick early on in the game as well. So that would be 2 interceptions, but really the game-winning interception to put the game in his pocket.
I agree. Story of this game to me was the second half. Logan giving too many opportunities for Cincy to make plays, turning the ball over too many times. He had a gift where he turned the ball over to open up the second half. Cincy gave it right back, but then he turns around and gives it right back to him. You got to be able to go down and make a play there. And that ended up being the story of the game for me. I'm just trying to get.
That sets up for a huge game for the OMFL Bowl. The Jets and the Panthers. I'll be interested to see how those two teams play each other because, I've played Bird twice now in the last 2 years of the playoffs, and that dude's got like a 97 overall defense. I think Bird for sure has the secondary to hit those receivers up, especially a guy like Earl Lowry. But since he's got a running game, he showed that this game, and we'll see how that works. But I think the tail of the tape is going to be how Cincy's defense can play with the Panthers' offense.
Yeah, I think the Jets are a worse matchup for Bird because of how he plays offense. But also seeing how the Jets played today against Logan, I feel like Bird's going to have some answers. I feel like Bird's got a lot of confidence coming into this last game. He's shown himself to be able to stop a lot of the things that I think the Jets are going to try to throw at him. It's going to come down to who turns the ball over less. And the Jets did a great job today of not putting the ball in harm's way too many times. And that's something I feel like Bird already does really, really well. Well, we're going to talk about it tonight. Tonight, Press Pass Live will break it down and give some predictions. We'll find out who's going to be here at 9:30-ish. I hope I can be able to pull that off. I think I'll be able to pull that off. Give me one final thought as we wrap up the AFC Championship game here.
My final thought is it's 21-30, not 9:30. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. I think this is just kind of the cherry on the sundae for the OMFL season. Really, a guy catches fire. We've seen it in the other last couple seasons, whether it's been more on the NFC side with Colin, Bird, even Bill. Guys have caught fire and ran the table through the playoffs to all the way to the OMFL Bowl. This season, it's the AFC side, and that's Cincy coming in at 9-8, the lowest record in the AFC. But he's playing solid, playing really good football, and he's proven why he's always in the topic and in the conversation of a threat. And we'll see what he can do against the team really hot right now in the Panthers. And the defending champion, matter of fact. So
I absolutely agree. I think two red-hot teams. That's an impressive win for the Jets against what I thought was the hottest team in the entire league. And Logan, congratulations, Logan. You were right there, man, knocking on the door once again. You'll be back in Madden 26 because that team should be pretty good. Since he's going to have a little rebuild job to do again, but he's proven time and time again he can be able to do that. Congrats on the win for the Jets. That great play to Lowry, man in his face. What more can you ask for? Both teams did everything they were supposed to, and the guy just made a great play, and you got to kind of tip your cap there. It's going to go back to the turnovers. It's never one play that wins or loses a game. it's a culmination of a bunch of plays that end up adding up. And I think those turnovers that we seen early there in that third quarter ended up being the story of the game. Big Hurt, thanks for jumping on with me. Guys, thanks for jumping in the chat with me. We'll be back tonight for Press Pass Live, our third stream of the day. We'll do a little breakdown tonight. Hopefully it'll be a short show. We're just going to quickly recap the playoffs, give a little preview for the bowl game. I'm going to go set up the bowl game right now with those guys, get it figured out. And I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me. Guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. Like, subscribe. Come hang out with us a little bit tonight. I love you. We'll see you tonight.
Peace.
Smash that like and subscribe.